Billups and Amin on this. All right, so maybe those comments didn't come out exactly how he wanted. I'm sure he would take back the one about being sore at meetings. There's no sympathy for guys being sore at meetings. What was your reaction, Chauncey, when you heard the comments?
Well, my reaction, first and foremost, was I seen what he said, but I think what he meant was, hey, we're 9, 10 games into the season. Sit second in the Eastern Conference right now. We're okay. We're in a good place. I'm just trying to get myself right so I can be the D Rose that everybody fell in love with a couple seasons ago. And mind you, I'm going to play till I'm about 35, 36, 37 years old. I got another 50 years to live after that. Yeah, I think about that. But right now, I just want to get back to being Derrick Rose.
Is he guilty of being honest here, or what is it? I mean, how did you read this?
Like Chauncey said, I think he was a little too honest and maybe didn't articulate himself the way he wanted to. Every player thinks about the future, you know.
Sure.
And as a front office, we know what he means because we know his character. You're around him every day. You know he's not mailing it in or anything like that. But the important thing, again, is if I were there, I'd tell D. Rose, hey, man, when you talk to the press, keep it short and simple because they will blow things out of proportion.
Now, the Bulls did, the players said, listen, we don't question his commitment, but of course, what are they going to say about something like this? What struck me about it was just the general tone was he seemed to be putting his life after basketball first instead of what's going on right now this season. He didn't say I'm worried about May and June. He said I'm worried about the future and not being sore. Is there anything missing? Listen, this guy's been through a wrenching ordeal with the 2 surgeries. Is there a killer instinct that's not there with Derrick Rose?
No, I don't think that's under consideration right now at all. I really believe that his character is great. His desire to win is great.
Okay.
His commitment is great. Strong as it's ever been, especially now because he's been so hurt and he's hearing all the chatter about maybe he doesn't want to win or maybe he can't stay healthy or maybe he can't be the great D Rose that we fell in love with. All of those things go into the fact that, okay, we don't want him to come out there and look like a backup point guard. We want him to be Derrick Rose. And if he feels like right now I'm not quite sure, I'm not feeling my greatest, I'm on my way, I'm getting close, then take your time and just get ready.
Wasn't that the problem, though, a couple years ago when he was 100% physically healthy and he didn't feel mentally right? I mean, it does seep into the conversation, does it not?
Yeah, I mean, it does, but again, I think we're talking about the difference between PR and the real guy. We know who the real guy is, we being the people in the locker room, his teammates, his general manager, his coach. We know what he's about.
Okay.
But the words that he says to the public can be misconstrued, and that's what happened here. I think everyone in the Bulls organization knows that Derrick is all in, and it's just a question of, hey, how can we frame the way you said this a little better, a little smarter?
Yes. Again, the guy has a couple sprained ankles. He's got a serious history with injuries. Maybe he wants a couple of those comments back, but as you guys say, he's there, he's committed, he's the same guy he was before.
Derrick Rose is going to be just fine, man.
All right, we should all calm down. We should relax.
We should calm down and relax.
Okay, there you go. Amin, Chauncey Billups with us, giving us the insight into that situation in Chicago.